A bit.
Is that... No, because I thought that was Harry Gower there, who may be just getting a practice start in. Whether there was an issue with the bike or not quite sure. I don't...
yeah, you're right.
Distance,
it's not a rookie,
it?
it's just somebody shaking their bike down. No, you're right.
Well, green flag at the back then. So that would signal the start of the race in just a moment's time. Red lights are on and away we go.
Oh,
and it's still
position very slow off the line. Somebody else has stalled as well. Everybody gets away safely. A little bit of a...
I believe that was Ben Gibson on the end of row number 5 who didn't make it off of the line there. But Luke Jones, your pole position man, as you said, Keith, did not make a good start. He was swallowed up on the run down towards Redgate. And we'll try and pick them up on the pictures here as they go down through Hollywood in towards Craner Curves as green flag at the back is raised for the rookie 600s. Then, of course, this will be a 5-lap race. So, again, red lights are on for the 600s. Lights are on, lights are out. And not the best of start there for Anmar Al-Shawi. But it's difficult to tell, isn't it? It's a blur of orange bibs as they go in towards Redgate. But just for reference, the rookie 1000s will have the yellow bibs. Rookie 600s have the orange bibs. And Anmar Al-Shawi has left himself with a little bit of work to do in these opening laps. I say the opening laps, 2 laps in, and we're already halfway through the race, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. It's a long old way around here. Now, what's interesting for me is that Sean Gosling is not on the grid sheet here, and he, of course, is their championship leader, comfortably leading the championship. You think of all the rounds to miss, you wouldn't really want to miss this one, so I'm not sure what's happened to Sean in the meantime. If somebody wants to let us know, that's all good. What that is great news for would be the man who's second on the championship at the moment, and that's Dan Preston, who's qualified 4th in this particular race. So a good chance for him to make up some points. Good to see Adam Fruin back out there, who had a remarkably difficult time, did an awful lot of miles at Snetterton, or getting to Snetterton and from Snetterton, but didn't actually do that many miles on the track as everybody makes their way through the Melbourne Loop for the first time up towards Goddard's. That's the rookie thousands going fast. It's going to be interesting to see how long it takes the rookie thousands to be caught and vice versa with the rookie 600s. Now, the other one we need to look at here, mate, is our lap records, because they both stand from 2014. So these are 11-year-old lap records, not the oldest ones in the club, but as you well know, the rookie lap records are the oldest ones in the club. But Stephen Draper with a 1:39.461 in the 600s. Well, Jamie Bayliss, he's 42s in qualifying. And then Jack Croucher, my old mate Jack, who on the Kawasaki, according to this. Oh, whose typo is that? Oh, hello, Keith. Jack, I was actually speaking to Jack yesterday because he dropped into the sports bike shop, and I think, Jack, I think your lap record is going to go, mate, because it was a couple of seconds quicker in practice. But we don't see it go on the first lap of the race because it's a 43 is the opening bid, so it's not quite the same as the sports, but it is Mindy Storpistas, who is definitely a contender in this championship. He's only 11 points behind Tommy Jones in the championship, and Tommy's running down in 6th place overall at the moment. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, if you look at Jamie Green there, mate, he's in 4th place on that naked Chickster.
It's funny you mentioned Jamie Green, actually. I was watching him on the brake, in towards Melbourne Loop, and he gained so much ground on the rider in front. We're watching him now as he come out of the foggy S's, heading towards Melbourne Loop. Mindy Storpistas has a few seconds in hand here, so we could well see a lap record on this one. Yeah. Lap 2 of 5, but Jamie Green is so good on the brakes in towards Melbourne Loop. He's got 3 guys in front of him. He's currently in 5th place, as there's a challenge there up the inside for 2nd position. But Storpistas already across the line. This time around, Keith, is a 1:37.678.
Yeah, that is a lap record for Mindy.
Next up, that's Tommy Jones. Tommy Jones has gone from 6th to 2nd on 1 lap alone.
Yeah, and he's also below the lap record pace as well. So that's a fantastic effort from him. So this is where the championship battle is. And obviously, Tommy needs to make ground on Mindy Storpistas, because Mindy is doing a fantastic job out the front. He's got a gap of 7¼ seconds already. Yes, Holt and Clinksales, then Green, Wynn, Wright, Hinch, Driscoll, Bull, Boswell, Kingscote.
600s are getting into the mix with some of the slower thousands now, so we'll call them across the line. So that was, no, that was the number 155 machine. So your pole position man of Stuart Roberts, he leads the way in the 600s. He's got a 5.6 seconds advantage over Cannons. There's a bit of chatter on the radio there. I'm looking around the circuit. We've got yellow flags at the foggy S's, Keith.
So we can't actually see anything at all down there.
Sorry, we've got on the exit of Goddard's, we've got 2 lights down as well there, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's, yeah, you're right, absolutely. One of the riders is up and okay. I haven't got my goggles with me today, I'm afraid. Didn't have room on the Triumph because it's such a small bike.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you've got one rider. Now, one rider disappeared because that's a bike that's being picked up. The marshal doing it on his own there. Rider walks away, so it looks like the riders are, I don't know, maybe he's on the inside, to be fair.
I can see a white Triumph there, and Dan Preston and Anmar Al-Shawi were close together on the circuit, and they both haven't come across the line. Number 59
I think he could have called the ball on that one nicely.
There goes Wellington across the line now, but it could well be that Dan Preston, unfortunately, and Anmar Al-Shawi, number 26 and number 10, are out of the race.
Can't see one of them, but we're not seeing any red flags. I'm guessing the other rider is safely behind the fence and already sitting there licking his wounds.
Green flag showing at Goddard's now. So.
Yeah. So that's interesting, because that was certainly for Preston, that was some useful championship points he was looking at picking up. So I don't know if Sean Gosling can't make it this weekend or what the story is, but if he's listening at home, he'll be going, oh, that's one less race I need to worry about him closing me down on. So both the riders are up, they're okay. As Mindy Storpierces comes across the line, a little bit slower this time because of the yellow flag, I'm guessing, with 38.389. PB behind him though for Jones, who's got the gap down to 7 seconds there, so he goes a little bit quicker on that lap than the man in front of him, but 7-second gap. Oh, you don't need to worry too much when you've only got 2 laps left to go. Holt Clinkscales green, no changes at the top of the bunch there. Roberts making up a load of places as he puts some of the slower thousands behind him once again. Now, let's have a quick look at Stuart Roberts. Stuart is just seeing if he's a local guy, because a lot of times we do get Wrexham. So no, he's not
that's Stephen Roberts, I think you're looking at there. We've got Stuart Roberts from Ashbourne.
Sorry, Ashbourne. Ashbourne's in Kent, I think, yeah. So not a local guy. Maybe he's a local specialist, or maybe he likes his track. Or either way, he's certainly doing the business here and looking good to pick up a solid gold medal. Well, a solid medal, it's kind of gold coloured, but anyway, a gold medal is a gold medal. You'll take it whichever way it lands, as the leader is now coming back up. Wow, what a pace he's got. Mindy Storpierces up into the there, that's Goddard's, isn't it?
Goddard's,
and out he comes. He's having a look under his armpit. I don't think he's sniffing it. I think he's just checking to see if anybody's close to him, and the answer is nowhere near. Let's see if Jones has managed to close that gap again, because Mindy's a little bit slower that time. No, the gap goes out, actually 7.1, so 37.678, unless we see some dramatic timings there. Now, the 600 lap record, though, fastest of the 600s, we're only in the 140s. We haven't cracked that magic 139 bracket. That's where you want to be, 39.5. So Stephen Draper, your lap record is looking good. Sorry, Jack, yours is gone, mate, but I think you knew all along it was going to. And you're going to have to hang up your leathers for a bit longer before you become a rookie. Right, over the line, the first of the 600s will go in just a moment as Roberts continues to punch his way through. He's up to 12th overall as he puts Kingscote behind him. He's now got 4.5 seconds before Boswell will be his next target. I was going to say he probably won't catch him, but actually he went 7 seconds a lap quicker there. So I think he might well catch Boswell before the end of the race. Really impressive stuff. You would have thought that the twists and turns of this particular circuit would have favoured the thousands a bit more than the 600s. The 600s not letting the side down, are they, Bradley?
No, you're absolutely right. So I was having a look there at the gap that Storpierces has. He was just about to encounter a back marker as he came out of Coppice onto the back straight there. Storpierces already in towards Melbourne, looks at just one more corner to negotiate at Goddard's, and that will be 25 points in his pocket with a 7.1 second advantage as they started this lap. But second position there is not the best of starts in this race there for Tommy Jones there, was it, from pole position, but he clawed his way back up into second as Storpierces makes his way out of Goddard's and takes the checkered flag, and that will be 25 points for the rookie thousands. I think the other good thing for Storpierces is if he looks at the fastest laps of the race, he'll see that he's about half a second or a little bit more than half a second quicker than Jones as well. So that's going to give him pole position a bit of an advantage, though Jones does actually all of a sudden find a purple on sector 2, but unfortunately it just means he pulls back another half second. But he's into the 37s to 37.885, so he's going to be second on the grid regardless. Then the rest of the runners and riders are nowhere near these guys. If you look at their PBs, they're 5 seconds a lap slower than Storpierces or Jones. So I think we're going to be sharing the golds and silvers between them all weekend. But nonetheless, it's a bronze medal for Daniel Holt. Kevin Clinkscales up next. Then Wynn goes past on green on the last lap there, so no repeat of the podium. He got it set up for Jamie, but hopefully he'll be back, and hopefully he'll remember to put petrol on his bike this time. Then it's Hinch, Driscoll, Bull. That is the first of the 600s. That's Stuart Roberts coming across the line, and again, Stuart Roberts' time is a 140.1. It's his best lap, so that lap record is still about 0.6 of a second from being claimed. Cannons is up next, and again we see a big gap. His best lap is in the 42s, so that looks like it's going to be gold medals all weekend for Roberts, even though I don't think he's in our championship at the moment. No, I don't. No, that's Stephen Roberts. Sorry, different Roberts.
Yeah, first time with us. Well, he's certainly made a very good impression there. The other medal in that will go to that Dean Neal, I think. Yep, Dean Neal, that's a useful 13 points for him, and that will help. I'll tell you what, Dean's involved in a very close battle, actually, for the third in the championship. Sean Gosling's got a big lead.